Homemade stock is one of the secrets to delicious home cooking. It's one of the few things that food producers are unable to replicate and sell in the grocery. The long shelf life of store-bought stock correlates directly with its lack of flavor. Luckily, it's easy to make your own and freeze for year-round access. First up, you'll need a large pot. It doesn't need to be very nice, just large. This recipe makes 4 quarts, but when I make it, I usually just double it for 8 quarts. In that case, you'll just need a large stock pot. It's a simple recipe, just roughly cut up some veggies. Most good stocks have celery. I'm using 3 stalks. Next, an onion or 2. Don't worry about peeling or trimming these veggies. We usually peel to remove tough and inedible parts of plants, but since we're just going to boil them and throw them away once we're done, we can still extract flavor from the skins and everything else. If you're a fan of garlic, throw in around 8 cloves. Next, carrots. If they seem quite dirty, I like to give them a quick scrub under water, then just chop them up and toss them in. It's usually better to go light on the herbs and spices. You want your stock to support whatever dish you're making, suffusing it with a background flavor, but not change the dish's profile. I'll use 2 sprigs of parsley and a dash of black peppercorns and coriander seeds. An optional ingredient is a pack of unflavored gelatin. Professional stocks at restaurants have a thickness to them from the gelatin they extract from long simmering bones, but you can shortcut that by adding your own. Now add 4 quarts of water and stir. Next we need the chicken. Now you can use a whole chicken in pieces, but I find that a bit wasteful considering we throw it out at the end. The best solution I've found is to, on the rare occasion my grocery sells them, buy up all the chicken necks and backs I can carry and freeze them in their packages. Then whenever I need stock, I thaw them out overnight and use them. They're great because we usually let them go to waste, but they have tons of muscle, fat, and bone that still contributes great flavor. Use at least 4 pounds of chicken. Place over high heat until it's boiling, and then lower to a simmer for like 3 hours until everything has begun to break down, like this. It's time for the trickiest part, separating the stock. You'll need a large strainer and another container that it fits in and can hold around 6 quarts of liquid just to be safe. Slowly and carefully pour your stock and be wary of blowback. Then using a spoon, press down the solids to wring out as much delicious stock as possible. At this point, I'll put the stock in the fridge overnight so the fat settles on top, making it easier to remove. I like to skim most of the fat off with a spoon. I don't stress if there's a little fat left, we just don't want to create a mini oil slick whenever we add stock to a soup or something. Once that's done, I decant the stock into 4-quart containers. This is another reason I like to let the stock cool. We should all try to avoid putting any hot liquids in plastic containers due to chemical leaching. If you have less than 4 quarts of liquid, your stock is a bit over-reduced, so just add water until you have enough. Freeze the containers and enjoy your stock for months and months to come. Thanks for watching.